July 17th, 2016. Hong Kong. Midnight. The humidity hangs heavy over the city streets.
A lone figure moves through the shadows. An 8-year-old East Asian boy, running for his life.
He stops before a heavy door. It's not a hotel. It is the South Korean consulate. If this door opens, he lives. If it remains shut, he is dead by morning.
Just 24 hours ago, this boy stood on a podium, a silver medal around his neck.
A national hero for North Korea, a math prodigy. Now, a fugitive.
But he isn't running from prison. He is running from a job offer.
The regime didn't want him for propaganda anymore. They wanted him for Unit 121. Hacking banks, stealing billions, building guidance systems for nuclear missiles. A lifetime in a concrete bunker, doing the devil's math, forever.
Then, the consulate door creaks open. A sliver of light cuts the darkness.
I am from the north, he whispers. I want to defect.
He thinks he is safe, but he is still on Chinese soil.
China sends defectors back, usually in handcuffs, often in body bags.
How did a math genius end up here? Let's rewind to 1998.
Jong Yol is born under the portrait's gaze. A city north of Pyongyang. By age 7, he wasn't playing. He was calculating.
While classmates learned addition, consumed entire curriculums.
Teachers watched him compute like machinery. A biological calculator. In North Korea, exceptional talent isn't celebrated. It is weaponized.
He was pulled into Pyongyang's elite school for gifted youth.
A pipeline disguised as an academy. Every class monitored. Every friendship recorded. Every thought assessed for loyalty. Good students become great assets. The best become state property. By 15, he dominates local competitions. A shark in a goldfish bowl.
By 16, he joins the national team, the International Mathematical Olympiad.
4 years abroad. Thailand, South Africa, Colombia, Hong Kong. 4 silver medals. 2013 through 2016. In a nation starved for prestige, he was a quiet weapon.
But international exposure cuts both ways.
The brighter the spotlight, the tighter the regime's leash. 2015. After Thailand, he returns expecting praise.
Instead, the questions begin. Not about math, about him.
Senior officials interviewing his friends, his relatives, his teachers.
In North Korea, this attention means only one thing. You have been selected.
Not for university. Not for public service. For the shadows. Pieces it together. Cyber warfare. the Reconnaissance General Bureau.
Raiding foreign banks to fund missile programs.
Or worse, nuclear research. A human calculator in a bunker.
Calculating trajectories. Calculating death.
Forever.
No choice. No refusal. No escape. When they choose you, your life ends. Your service begins. Forever monitored. Forever isolated.
He wouldn't see daylight except through propaganda.
For a 17-year-old who had glimpsed the outside world, his future felt like a premature burial.
He had seen students from other countries laughing without permission.
Browsing uncensored internet. Living in a parallel universe.
Faced with the shadows, Rhee's mind rebels.
He makes a calculation more dangerous than any math problem.
He will run. But how? The Hermit Kingdom is a sealed trap. Minefields. Shooters. Then, the variable emerges. The 2016 Olympiad. Hong Kong. Chinese soil, but cosmopolitan. And home to a South Korean consulate. This is his last trip abroad. His last chance. Before leaving, he breaks protocol. He tells his father.
A math teacher who taught his son to love numbers.
Now listening to treason.
The father presses $200 into Rhee's palm.
A stunning act. A death sentence if discovered. He knows he will be punished as soon as his son defects.
Rhee hugs his father, memorizing the breathing.
He will likely never see him again.
He boards the plane to Hong Kong.
July 2016. Hong Kong University of Science and Technology.
Teenage geniuses tackling impossible proofs for glory. On the surface, Rhee is just another contestant.
Inside, he is pre-calculating an escape.
North Korea's delegation operates under lockdown.
Passports confiscated. No smartphones. Constant monitoring.
A school trip crossed with a hostage situation. But Rhee notices cracks in the system. The opportunity. The Olympiad isn't a prison camp. No armed guards. and Hong Kong sprawls. A place to vanish.
As exams progress, he refines the plan.
Step 1, slip from the dorm. Step 2, airport.
He doesn't know where the consulate is.
The airport is neutral ground. Information hub.
July 16th, he earns his 4th silver medal.
The contest is over. It is almost time. The closing banquet. Handlers relax. Mission accomplished. The mistake. They believe he will board the flight tomorrow.
But they have miscalculated.
A.m. Silence falls.
Ri, an East Asian man with short dark hair, slides from bed, pulse hammering.
He inches the door open. The hallway is empty.
He pads down the corridor. A ghost.
Outside. Humid air. One gulp of freedom.
He flags a taxi. Airport, please.
As the campus vanishes, terror and exhilaration collide.
He is alone. No papers. No handler.
Is anyone following?
"4 a.m. Hong Kong International Airport. A cavern of travelers. He is just a kid with a backpack. Paralysis is a luxury he can't afford. He spots the Korean Air logo.
He approaches. I need help. I am from the north. Her eyes widen. A manager is called.
They usher him aside. He explains everything.
The manager dials the consulate. Diplomatic dynamite. Connecting the dots.
The diplomats are stunned. A missing Olympian?
They verify. It is true. This is explosive.
But they can't pick him up. International law.
He must get there alone. Through the city.
The manager scribbles an address. Far East Finance Center.
Another taxi. The final leg.
By now, his handlers know he is gone.
Panic spreads. Calls to Beijing.
If they find him first, it's a death sentence. The taxi stops. A glass skyscraper. The sanctuary.
3 stairs. Is this the right place?
Lobby. Directory. 5th floor.
Elevator up. Doors open.
Guards block him. Not open yet. I am North Korean. I need asylum.
They rush him inside. Secure doors, lock.
Consular staff appear. You are safe.
Collapses. Tears and terror.
He is on South Korean soil. Diplomatically.
But the siege has just begun. News reaches Beijing. A hot potato.
Police surround the building. No one in, no one out.
The consulate enters lockdown. Ri is the cause. A small room, windowless, his new home. A storage closet cleared out.
Days turn to weeks. The diplomatic chess game.
China faces a dilemma: deport or release.
Sending him back is a death sentence. PR nightmare.
Letting him go enrages Pyongyang. The threat remains.
Ri waits, trapped between giants.
He worries about his father. The guilt gnaws. Video games and treadmills. A surreal limbo. Late September. Beijing blinks. They will let him go. A calculated snub to Kim Jong-un. New passport. New name. Lee Jong-Ho. One last ride. To the airport. Departure. Chinese police escort them. An ironic reversal. Immigration. The final test. Stamp. Have a safe flight. Wheels up. The lights of Hong Kong recede. He exhales. 70 days of breath holding. Landing is Seoul. A new world. Welcome to South Korea.
Jong Yol dies. Lee Jong-Ho is born.
Culture shock. Internet. Freedom. New life.
He enters Seoul National University. Top of his class.
But the cost is permanent silence. He never hears from his family again.
He traded his past for a future.
North Korea froze the math program for 2 years. They would never let another slip away.
One of his first acts? Googling his own country. Learning the truths they had hidden.
How many others are trapped there right now? Calculating their own desperate equations for freedom.